Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll be doing a Hyatt hotel review on one of its luxury high-end properties called the Carmel Valley Range, located in Northern California. And I'll break this video down into 3 parts. I'll first by doing a room tour of an $800 suite we end up staying at, and we got it completely for free using Italy points. So if you haven't checked out my previous video where I explain how exactly we did it, make sure you click on the link on the screen as well as in the description box. And then I'll move on to sharing about my experiences of any activities we took part in on site, as well as give my final rating based on its facilities, its services, as well as its safety measures during COVID. I'm sure that's one of the things you would be most concerned about if you do decide to travel during this time. So if you're new to this channel and wanted to learn more ways to save, maximize credit card rewards, as well as better manage your personal finance, make sure you comment, subscribe, like down below. This will really help the channel. So without any further ado, let's get started. The Carmel Valley Range is located in Carmel by the Sea, Monterey area, which is a 2 hours drive south from San Francisco. It has a 500-acre playground featuring a beautiful championship golf course, a self-guided hikes, 3 pools, sunset yoga, and a bunch of outdoor activities, which I'll explain in later part of this video. Now we have arrived at the main gate area. This is a gated community, so we're about to check in.
And is this your first time here at Carmel Valley?
Yeah, first time.
Welcome to Carmel Valley Ranch. You're gonna go about a mile up the road. You're gonna see a wooden pedestrian bridge, and you're gonna take your first right up the steps.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
No problem. Enjoy your stay.
This property is actually huge, so going from the main gate to the lodge area, actually it's a 1 mile drive. So here we're on our way up to the lounge area.
So, registration's right up here in the lobby. Most likely you drive to the room, unless it's up here for some reason. But
okay.
we can just leave your luggage here.
Okay, perfect.
And
Yeah.
you can just pick it up on your way back.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you. The staff had offered for us to drop off the luggage temporarily so we can check in hands-free. Alternatively, you can also mobile check-in. I will also show you guys how we did it in a later clip. This is the main lodge area, or where the check-in desk is located. As you can see, the interior aesthetics is pretty ranch-like, but it also looks brand new. I think they newly renovated this place, so it's pretty high-end. I'm just gonna show you guys around what the lobby area looks like. This place actually has pretty good COVID measures. As you can see, they have like sanitizers here and everywhere throughout the property. I'm just checking in right now. They have a divider. You don't really need to do this step if you decide to do the mobile check-in. After checking in, we decided to visit the pool area that's right next to the lodge. As you guys can see, the pool area is fairly empty. Actually, not completely empty, but fairly spacious. They also have these cabanas. You can rent The staff are actually cleaning the table, sanitizing the table every time people use it. Outside the lounge, I discovered this beautiful succulent wall. They have different type of succulents. I wish I have something like this at home. And this resort is also very family friendly. So I've actually seen a lot of families with kids and pets staying at this hotel. Now we're walking down to our Hilltop King Suite. Our suite is located north of the lounge that oversees olive grove as well as the beautiful vineyard. Hey guys, welcome to my suite. Come on in. I feel like the interior decor, so we have a pretty spacious 4-seat dining room here, brown ottoman, leather chair, accent chair, as well as sofa. I swear the wall colors is like the same as the wall color we have. Oh, one thing, when we first entered, we got this Pinot Noir from the Carmel Road Monterey Vineyard. Also got this little car. So yeah, let's keep on moving. So here is like this little wine bar area. I'm guessing the waters are free. And then some like coffee and tea you can make. And it has a coffee machine as well. So here's the hallway leading to the bedroom area. And let's take a little tour in the master bathroom. Right going in on the left side is a pretty spacious closet. And then you have a sink, bathtub, as well as the stand-up shower. And you also have a standalone toilet. You have a king-size bed. The style is pretty mid-century again. And then they have some like more vintage decors with a really large TV and as well as a fireplace. The most exciting thing about this suite is the outdoor balcony space. So let's actually move in here. The view, okay, look at this view. The view is absolutely breathtaking. So we were lucky enough to get this corner suite, almost 360 degrees. Another really exciting thing is this outdoor bathtub. I specifically requested it, but let's go check out the other side of the balcony. You can see the other rooms up here, but our room is pretty private with a really nice view to the vineyard as well as the golf course. Now it's Saturday morning. We have signed up for the self-guided hike that's called Half and Puff. The person who is walking in front of the line is our guide, who will give an overview of the property and guide us throughout this hike. There are a couple of other families who also sign up, so you can bring your pet, you can bring your kids and as well as your pet to the hike if you want. We are on top of the hike, and this is the outlook of the entire property and the mountains. After the hike, we're really excited to check out their beautiful vineyard, which connects directly to the lodge. Look at the grapes. Look at how big these are. I mean, how small these are. What's really neat about this organic garden is some of the vegetables they grow are also served on property at their valley kitchen, so you'll be eating really fresh vegetables and fruits.
along this kale bed over here.
As part of the chicken chat activity, we went to check out this kale bed and then picked up a few leaves. These kales are completely organic and we're gonna use them to feed the chicken. These chicken are pretty spoiled, so they actually didn't like the organic kale. We end up feeding them some scraps instead, and they seem to like it a lot.
Breeds of chicken in here.
They don't want?
So this big girl here is a black Moran. This lighter one is a cinnamon queen here. The dark golden one, that's a Rhode Island red. And this one, my favorite one, is the Americana chicken here with a beautiful pattern on her neck. When she lays eggs, she lays the greenish blue one, kind of like a robin's egg blue. They're really pretty. An Americana chicken.
After the chicken chat activity, we went to Go Grab. Unfortunately, I thought it's like you can play with them, but we're only allowed to feed them. There are a few baby goats which are super cute. And I heard that they also produce significant amount of goat milk, which are produced into goat cheese. There was actually a goat cheese activity you can sign up, but we didn't end up going. So do check it out if it's available on your calendar. So this concludes the organic garden tour. Right outside the organic garden is a lavender field, so we're also gonna check it out. Look, it's a lavender garden. You guys can see. Next up, we went to the archery class. This activity is not free. I believe it's $70 or $75 per person. There were a total of 5 of us playing at the same time, and we had a dedicated instructor who had given us really detailed steps on how to play it if you've never done it before. For me personally, I only did it back in high school, so I forgot most of the steps, so this was a great refresher. Jason went up first, and the instructor was giving him some tips and pinpoints on how to stand and how to aim.
Right underneath that arrow, there you go. Pull that left eye, other eye. Yeah, there we go. Pull it back a little bit more.
Oh, nice. I needed a little help. Oops, I just dropped my arrow. So I needed little help to set up my bow properly. But in the end, I think I had a pretty successful run. I ranked 3rd amongst everybody, and I was the only one who got a bullseye, which is a 10x, which is essentially a tiebreaker if someone else also got a 10. Right next to the archery lawn, it's the river ranch, where they have another pool along with the tennis court as well as a ping pong table. But I believe you have to bring your own rackets if you do decide to participate. We reserved our anniversary dinner in advance, which is at their Valley Kitchen. Here I've ordered their vegetable curry. And then Jason ordered their specialty short ribs. I recommend the short ribs a lot better. It's much more tasty, in my opinion. They also offer, right now they only offer outdoor dining, so make sure you reserve it in advance because the space is limited. By the way, their garlic bread is very tasty. Right after dinner, we decided to have some s'mores as dessert. They actually offer all the guests a s'mores kit. You can pick it up at the front desk. So we found our own fireplace, also facing the vineyard. The view is actually amazing. Now it's me attempting to make the s'mores. I didn't even add the chocolate layer, but it tastes pretty good overall. So on the last day, we decided to check out the Carmel beach, which is 10 to 15 minutes drive away from our hotel. It's pretty windy the day off, so I recommend you guys to wear like a outdoor layer if you can. But then the beach is beautiful. This concludes the end of our trip. Now I'd like to share some practical tips that will help you maximize your experience. Tip number 1 is to make sure you request any room upgrade or register for activities way ahead of time. I recommend at least a couple of days or a week before, because some of their activities do sold out. For example, in my case, I wanted to register for their hilltop sunset yoga, which I wasn't able to take part in because it was sold out. My second tip is if you're driving an EV vehicle, they actually have free charging port on site, including the regular charge point as well as Tesla, which are completely for free. So make sure you take advantage of it if you do drive an EV. My next tip is if you do want to save on food, because dining can get quite pricey on site, so you can potentially bring them in and enjoy them at the picnic area, which is located on top of the Vineyard. Another tip is to make sure you sign up for Hyatt membership as well as Chase Hyatt credit card to double tip on your rewards and cashback. And by redeeming our hotel room using entirely points, we actually get our hotel resort fee, which is normally $50, completely waived. So that's another $100 saving. And finally, if you are trying to get around between different places, instead of driving, you can also take their shuttle, which is very convenient. For our case, we just called the shuttle from the front desk and it showed up immediately. Now it comes down to the final ratings. In the facilities category, I'll rate it 4.5 out of 5. First of all, I really enjoyed my stay at the hotel suite, which has a newly renovated living room that also contains a pull-out couch. This will become extremely handy for those people who have families or kids. My favorite part about our suite is the private bathtub that allows me to overlook the sceneries of entire property while still relaxing myself. And in the services category, I'll rate it 4 out of 5. Overall, I'm really satisfied about the staff professionalism and their prompt response in any requests we might have. They were also really sweet to give us a bottle of Pinot Noir from one of the local vineyards. The only thing I think they could possibly improve on is their pre-stay communication. I did get several emails from several people, so it was a little bit confusing to know who to reply to. And finally, in the whether to save to travel during COVID category, my answer is yes, and I rated 4.5 out of 5. Reason being that its tracking process can be entirely contactless just by using your mobile phone as your key, so you don't need to talk to anybody. And everyone is required to wear masks on site in the public areas and remain 6 feet from each other. You can also find sanitizers pretty much everywhere on site, and they also give you a little bottle of sanitizer when you first check in. My only concern is if you do decide to take part into the activities, especially the free activities, it can be a little packed, so to remain the 6 feet distance might be difficult in certain cases. I'm definitely giving this hotel an overall 4.3 out of 5 rating, which is really high by my standard. So overall, I really enjoy my experiences, stay at the Carmel Valley Ranch. And then I recommend all of you who are watching this video, if you do decide to visit the area, definitely check it out. It's worth the price and worth the experience. So this concludes my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.